Hey folks, it's Strain here. Strain Reviews, talk cannabis. Hey, I just wanted to give you I don't know, 5 to 10 reasons maybe why, if you don't smoke weed, why you should start smoking weed today. I'm not talking about dumb reasons. I'm talking about reasons for your health, like life or death reasons. Like weed could save your life. I'm talking logical, real life or death situations. I mean, I was just sitting here thinking, we've known for centuries that marijuana has had medicinal properties. The government is what has kept it from us because it's a plant, we could grow it, and they don't want us to be able to cure ourselves with a plant. They want us to be dependent on them. They want us to be, you know, we can't make oxycontins and hydrocodones and all this stuff to cure ourselves at home, but we can grow a plant, and that scares the government, the federal government, because they want us to be dependent on them. This video is about what are some reasons why you should start smoking weed today if you don't smoke. If you do smoke, hey, I'm going to give you some reasons why you can tell somebody else that they should smoke for their health. Or it could be some reasons to tell somebody to get off your ass if they're trying to give you a hard time for smoking. But the number one reason why you should start smoking weed right now is if you're in pain. What else you gonna do? You're gonna take some pain meds? You're gonna get addicted to them? They're gonna mess up your liver for life? Or how you even gonna get pain meds? I'm in more pain than you could ever imagine. I need dual hip surgery. Um, you know, I have nerve damage. I have all kinds. They won't give me any opioids. They don't. They won't give me opiates. They won't prescribe me nothing. Even when I had sepsis, they didn't give me enough to help me with the pain. So how you gonna deal with the pain? You're gonna go to the streets. You can take some heroin. You can take some fentanyl. Maybe be the next statistic in this epidemic. Or you could smoke some weed. There's actual scientific proof, evidence now that weed helps with nerve pain, chronic pain, what other kind of pain? Let me see here. Yeah, nerve pain. Like inflammatory, anti-inflammatory. So there's lots of, headaches. There's lots of reasons that if you have pain, that marijuana could offer pain relief. The second one is actually for your mental health. If you suffer from anxiety, marijuana can actually cure that. In some cases, it can cause it, but it can actually cure it too. And, before I forget, I'm not a doctor, in case you were wondering. This is a quick disclaimer. I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. I'm not liable. Take it with a grain of salt. This is just my own research. But I am going to give you some real logical facts why somebody should start smoking weed. If you're old enough and if it's legal. Not telling you to break the law, not telling you to. And if you're underage, it can stunt your brain. So don't smoke if you're underage. So mental health, anxiety is one reason. Depression, it can actually relieve depression in people. Think about it. All these meds people are on for anxiety, depression, Xanax, Zoloft, and imagine these drugs, what the side effects are. If you could just cure yourself with weed, with anxiety and depression, weed could actually cure that. So if you have anxiety or depression, you might want to start smoking weed. Sleep. Every stoner knows. Everybody who doesn't smoke, that knows somebody who smokes, knows that they smoke right before bed. Stoners smoke right before bed. Why? Because they're going to get the best sleep ever at night. They're going to sleep like a baby. After they get the munchies and eat, they're going to sleep like a baby. And that brings me to the fourth reason why you might smoke. Well, let's run down the 3 reasons so far. So we got pain. If you're in pain, you might want to smoke. If you have mental health issues like anxiety or depression, and if you're having trouble sleeping. So 3 reasons. The fourth reason is your appetite. If you're anorexic or you have cancer or chemotherapy and you're not able to put on weight or get the nutrition that you need into your body because you can't stomach the taste, or you're throwing up when you eat, or whatever the reason, you have thrush on your tongue, whatever it is, weed will give you the munchies. It'll make your stomach aches go away, and it'll make you eat and be able to eat, and you'll want to eat more. And every pothead knows it. But what you may not know is that there's actually strains now that can suppress your appetite. So if you're overweight, you can find a strain that can actually make you not want to eat and make you lose weight. The fifth reason why you might want to start smoking weed is if you have any inflamed joints. It does. Marijuana has a lot of anti-inflammatory properties. So that's the fifth reason. Sorry about the static here. I just need to. So, sorry about the static. So the sixth reason, and this is really sad. I want to get serious for a minute, because the sixth reason is anti-seizure or seizure control. The sixth reason, I've heard about children and even animals like pets, dogs, that have epilepsy and they're having seizures, and they've seen like these little kids seen like 10 doctors and nothing stops it. Every night they're getting the shakes, and their parents are just heartbroken watching it. They'll do anything. They'll go to jail if they have to. They'll do anything to save their kid. And guess what? Science is finding out is the cure. You don't believe me? Look it up. You guessed it, weed. Weed actually can stop seizures in animals and in kids. And I believe it's edibles they give them, or some type of tincture or something. It's not, they don't smoke it. It's just, some type of edible they get in them. So, and then we'll go 7, we'll say like cancer symptom management, like nausea, vomiting, pain from cancer, from chemo, So if you have cancer, that's another reason why you might, start smoking weed. And 8 is something I know really a lot. Well, 8 is neuroprotective effects, and that's talking about curing preventative for Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. And, my father passed away this past April from Alzheimer's. He had it, for 5-6 years. His mind deteriorated to the point where, he didn't even know who he was anymore. And He died here in the house, and I was here. And I was grateful that I was here because of life circumstances brought me back here. I ended up having sepsis, and back when that happened, I couldn't live by myself, so I ended up coming back here, and it was during the time where my dad was on his decline in his final years, and you know, by the grace of God, I was here, and I was able to, be here with him when he passed. But weed, believe it or not, it's new science. It's not anything concrete yet, but there is some science that shows that weed might be able to to prevent you getting Alzheimer's and keeping your brain healthy. So another reason why you might start smoking weed is if you don't want to get Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. So I just gave you 8 reasons why you should start smoking weed. Let's do a quick rundown. One is if you're in pain. Two is if you have any kind of anxiety or depression, mental health. Uh, Three, I don't remember. I know four was appetite stimulation. Five was anti-inflammatory properties. Oh yeah. Three was improved sleep. Okay, and then we go back to six. Six was seizure control. Seven was cancer symptom management, and eight was neuroprotective effects like preventing Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. So I just gave you 8 reasons why you should start smoking weed, or 8 reasons why you could tell somebody else to off if they tell you that you shouldn't smoke weed. I gave you 8 reasons why it's good for your health to start smoking weed. So I think that deserves a subscription. Subscribe if you haven't yet. And if my videos aren't getting better, if you're not learning anything, if I'm not helping you, stick with me. I'm working my ass off at it. I'm going to get better. Trust me, in a year from now, these videos are going to be awesome. But stick with me. They're going to get better. And, all right, so you subscribed because I gave you 8 reasons why somebody should start smoking weed. But did you like the video? I think you should like it just because my last name is Strain, like marijuana strain. My last name is legally Strain. Come on, give me a like for at least that. Anyway, I don't know. I'm working, trying to make the videos more educational. I'm bringing the facts to you. I know I'm new at this. I'm not the best at making videos, but I promise you in a year's time, they're going to get a lot better. Stick around. At least watch the journey with me. Watch and learn, and watch me learn. Watch me learn how to make videos and become better at it. And if you love weed, you're going to have something that's beneficial that's going to come to you from the video, from one of the videos. Maybe not all of them, but one of them. But anyway, this is Strain with 8 reasons why you should start smoking pot today. Signing out. I'm saying salut. Good night. Strain reviews. Talk cannabis. Strain. Peace out. Peace out. Yo. It's time to smoke and go to bed.